A very good morning to all of you. 8th D. Welcome to the physics class, children. In the last class, children, we talked about the application of the concepts of force and pressure, where you yourself told the logic behind different conditions given by me. Okay. Now today we are going to start with a new topic, that is the pressure. As we have talked about pressure, now we'll be talking about the pressure exerted by liquid and gases. Now before we proceed, I would like to inform you that gases and liquids together, they fall in the category which we address to as fluids. So whenever fluids word is given in any question, you need to understand that we are talking about gases or liquid, or collectively about gases and liquid. I hope this is clear to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, children, when we were talking about the pressure which we were applying on different objects for opening the for cutting it down or in whatever way, there we were seeing that we were applying pressure by keeping any object or with the help of there was something in contact which was creating a pressure on the object. Now, when we talk about the pressure in the liquid, we need to understand certain things. The first one is that this you need to understand, and this is going to make again the if you understand the logic, this will make you understand all the conditions like which are given to understand the logic behind those conditions, that why such and such thing is happening. So the first thing is that liquid, when it exerts pressure. Now when we were talking about in previous class, we talked about cutting an apple or any other fruit. So we talked about that when we take a knife and we cut it, we are applying pressure on a particular area, and from that particular place only the fruit gets open, or it cuts open into two parts. Yes. Now when we talk about the liquid, when we are talking about water or any other liquid, we fill it. You know this, that it acquires the shape of the container in which it is kept. This is of a very basic learning type, like you've learned about it in your class 5 and 6. Basically, liquid, we have to keep it in a container and it takes the shape of the container itself. May it be a bottle or a jar or a glass, whatever it is. Now, children, the concept that we need to understand is that in liquid, the pressure which is applied or the pressure which is created because of the liquid, it is same in all the directions. So the pressure is same in all the directions. Okay. Now, the second thing is that as we go down, or as the depth of the liquid increases, that means when we are talking about any body where liquid is filled, in that, as we go down and down and down, we see that the pressure increases. Is this clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So now we are going to understand this better way by an activity which is given in your book. The first thing is, you've simply taken a plastic bottle, may it be water bottle or it is a cold drink bottle, any bottle. Now what you have to do is you just make a circle with the help of a marker or a sketch pen, whatever. You just make a circle around it. Okay, draw a circle on the bottle. आप जहाँ पे आपने सर्कल बनाया है वो लाइन बन गई है. Now you just try to make little holes by using any sharp object. Just make some holes, but it should be at the same length of the bottle, not up and down. एक ही लाइन में चारों तरफ आपने छेद कर दिया. Now when supposing we fill water or we fill it with the help of a tap or whatever, now what is going to happen? Of course the water is going to come out from those holes. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
as you can see in the diagram given, and even if you don't see in the diagram, if you do it actually, or you do it practically, we will come to a point that water starts coming out from all the holes with the same pressure. That means the distance at which the water starts falling in the container which you have placed below the bottle, so that there is no mess. That is why you place that container. You will be able to see that with the same pressure, water is coming from all the 4 sides or 5 sides, whatever, wherever you have made the hole. So this says that the liquid pressure is same in all the directions. ऐसा नहीं है कि left में, right में, सब में अलग अलग pressure है. The pressure remains the same. This is the first point. Now, second point, as we discussed, was the depth. As we go on increasing the depth, or we say as we go on deeper inside the water body, may it be a sea, may it be ocean, may it be any other water body, river, pond, we see that the pressure increases as we move down. Now, this we are going to prove with the other activity which is given on the next page. You will be seeing that now here you have not made the hole at the same depth or at same height, but instead you have done it up and down. So you just please observe it on page number 143. Again, the plastic bottle, same way the tap has been taken, the bottle is placed under the tap. It is open. We can see the holes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
What about the rest of the class? Are you able to see the holes? Are you able to see
Yes,
that
ma'am.
diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
So why
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
you say yes, please?
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
that much effort. Open up your mic, say yes, and put it off again. Okay. Now, just see that now observe the diagram carefully. The first hole, children, the first hole from the bottle, you see that the pressure is less. वो बिल्कुल पास में ही पानी गिर रहा है, ज्यादा प्रेशर नहीं है. जितना प्रेशर होगा पानी उतना दूर जाएगा. I think this much is clear to everyone. इतना तो सबको पता है.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Fine.
ma'am.
Now the second one, you see it falls at a little distance. Third one, even more distance. And in the fourth one, the water coming from the fourth hole, we see that it is falling at a larger distance than the other ones. Why? Because it is lowest, it is deepest, and as we have read that as we go on increasing the depth, or as we go deeper inside, the pressure
Increases.
increases. Very good.
Increases.
Very good. Very good. Pressure increases. So I hope these two activities have confirmed the 2 points that I have just stated. That as we go deeper inside the water body, the pressure increases. The first one was the pressure is same at the same distance in liquid, and it applies same pressure on all the sides. I hope this much is clear to all now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So
Yes,
this was
ma'am.
about, okay, this was about the liquid pressure, children. Now we move on to the air pressure, or we talk about the atmospheric pressure. Now, as you know very well that we are surrounded by the layer of air, thick layer of air around us, which makes our life possible, and that is why Earth is called a planet that sustains life, that supports life, because of the presence of the atmosphere. Life is only possible because of that. Now, this thick layer of air, it is called the atmosphere. What is it called? Atmosphere. And the pressure which is exerted because of this thick blanket of air, this thick air layer, this thick layer of atmosphere is called atmospheric pressure. Fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is basically because of the weight of the air. जितना weight air का है हमारे ऊपर किसी भी object पे, any object that exists on earth, that is air pressure. So what do you feel? I think you will agree if I say that air pressure exists on all the objects that are present in nature?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, good. So because air exists everywhere. Yes. So the pressure can also be felt everywhere. Now, a question is there, children. And I expect you to answer. Just apply your brain. इतना ज़्यादा pressure है, and we keep roaming here and there. Everywhere, air is there. Now we keep roaming aram se. Why this pressure, this tremendous, this big pressure, why doesn't it act on us and break our body?
Ma'am, because our body also has pressure.
Okay, good. Very good. Who is it?
Ma'am, Tathir.
Okay, good, good. Yes. So here we see that the pressure, that amount of pressure, that big pressure, large quantity of pressure, which is created because of the air around us, it does not affect us because the body also offers a pressure. उसके opposite में एक pressure create करती है, and from where this pressure is coming? This is because of the liquid that is present inside our body. The water plus blood that is present in our body, it balances, children. It balances, and when something balances, cancel हो जाता है ना? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Like supposing,
Yes, ma'am.
same way, see, I keep telling you this small little thing so that इससे आप याद रखें, एग्जाम में भूल भी जाएं तो भी आपको इससे याद आ जाए. Like supposing, okay, I'll take the example of Shivansh. Like supposing Shivansh has taken 10 rupees from me. Okay? Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. And yes. And supposing there is a book, I bought a book of 10 rupees for Shivansh. Now, do I need to pay Shivansh again?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, because Shivansh has given me 10 rupees. Now I have brought a book of 10 rupees for him. Now he is not going to ask for any money from me because cancel ho gaya na. The same way, the pressure cancels each other, because of which we are not able to feel that pressure, and we are safe and we can move here and there easily. I hope this much is clear to all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. Next, we talk about the variation, children. Again, something very important. We need to know about the variation of atmospheric pressure with the height. Now, अभी हमने पानी के लिए पढ़ा, नीचे जैसे जैसे जाएंगे वैसे वैसे प्रेशर बढ़ जाएगा. And this is the reason. आपने कभी सी डाइवर्स को देखा है जो नीचे चले जाते हैं समुद्र में डाइविंग करने?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, वो हाँ. Do they wear the party dresses for going down to meet the fish and all?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So what do they wear?
Ma'am, special shoes.
Special suits, so that इतना प्रेशर पानी का, ऐसे जैसे हम बोल रहे हैं कि नीचे जाएंगे 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 और प्रेशर बढ़ता जाएगा, इतना ज्यादा प्रेशर है. If they are not going to wear special suits, their body is going to break into pieces because of such huge amount of pressure. As it goes on increasing, we go deeper. So that is why they wear the special suits. Now when we are talking about the atmosphere, the same way, it is not same, because no, see children, the layer of, you can say the thickness of the layer of the air is not same everywhere. Fine. So that is why we see a difference in the air pressure also. Yes. So as we go up, or as we go, you can say as we go on increasing the height, so what happens? The thickness of the air decreases. नीचे जितनी ज़्यादा thickness है, उतनी ज़्यादा thickness ऊपर नहीं है. So what do you think will happen? When the thickness is less, what will happen?
Ma'am, we are not able to breathe.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the pressure. When the air is less, जब air का ही quantity कम हो गया ऊपर जाते जाते, so how is it going to affect the pressure?
The pressure will increase.
हाँ?
Pressure will.
भाई एयर ही कम हो गई है, जब एयर कम हो गई तो प्रेशर बढ़ेगा कि घट जाएगा? एयर की ही वजह से प्रेशर हो रहा है, एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. अब बताइए.
Ma'am, decreases.
It is going to decrease. देखिए, again 8D, understand, these little things are important for you to catch. एक इंक्रीज एक डिक्रीज और 2 नंबर का क्वेश्चन लॉजिक वाला गया, आपने इंक्रीज डिक्रीज क्या लिख दिया उस पे बेस्ड है. सो अंडरस्टैंड, एयर का प्रेशर, एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर इसलिए है बिकॉज एयर है. जब एयर की क्वांटिटी कम हो गई तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है प्रेशर क्या हो गया?
Decrease.
Decrease. It will be low. It will be less. Fine. Sankalp, are you getting it? You said it will increase.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Fine. Very good. Now, again, we'll be talking about certain conditions and you only will be giving the answers which will clarify that it actually happens or not. Fine. Now, when the mountaineers are the people who climb up the mountains, when they climb up high, why do they suffer the nose bleedings?
Ma'am, because
Because the atmospheric pressure on the mountains is comparatively lower than our internal body pressure.
So, जब अब इसको थोड़ा इजी लैंग्वेज में बताइए आराम से.
ma'am, our body pressure is high.
वेरी गुड. कंपेरेटिवली हाई हो जाएगा जब आप पूरी बात बताएंगे. अभी तो आपने ऐसे बता दिया. When you have to write, then you will tell the whole story. Since the atmospheric pressure is less, so automatically the body pressure becomes
High.
High.
comparatively higher. Okay, when it is higher, the vessels, small little vessels which are present in the nose, they start breaking up.
Bleeding.
When they break up, they open up. Obviously, the blood is going to ooze out. Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
that is
ma'am.
why.
Yes.
Okay. So that is why small little blood vessels, they rupture, they break up, and the blood comes or it oozes out from the nose. Fine. Now, astronauts. Who are astronauts?
Ma'am, who go in space?
Very good. So they also have to wear special suits. Now why?
Ma'am, in space there is no atmosphere.
Okay, fine. No atmosphere means?
Ma'am, no
And there is no air in the space.
हाँ, good. No air matlab? What type of pressure?
No pressure.
Very good.
No pressure.
No pressure means? No pressure means?
Comparatively high body pressure.
Very good, very good, very good. Then next. So no
by the
cancellation.
high blood pressure, ma'am, blood vessels may burst.
It may burst, and because of the bursting, the person can suffer heavy loss of the blood, which is not at all good. Yes? So that is why,
Yes, ma'am.
to protect themselves, they wear special suits. This much is clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, another one. Like when people, they go in the planes and all, the travel. Yes, they are suggested not to carry the spray bottles or the fountain pens. What is the reason behind this?
Ma'am, because the atmospheric pressure becomes low when the flight was high, and ma'am, objects pressure came high, and the fluid inside them may came out.
Yes, so the liquid pressure increases. The liquid pressure increases, and when liquid pressure increases, of course, the liquid is going to come out of it. Whether it is the liquid which is in turn in the way of a spray bottle, it is filled in that, or the liquid, the ink which is filled in the fountain pen, any object that is avoided. That is why you're not supposed to take the containers also containing liquid for drinking and all. Fine. So this is the reason behind it. So now any type of question which is given in this form, I hope you will be able to answer, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Now, one more activity is given, children. Okay. This activity, I expect you all to perform at home. The activity is very simple. Page number 143. Has anyone tried it out? किसी ने ट्राई किया है कभी? जरा देखिए उसको और बताइए, have you actually ever tried it out?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. I'll be discussing it with you. Okay. We have taken a glass. Okay. And this glass, children, is filled with water. Do you have any idea about brim? What is brim?
Ma'am, I have tried this.
Okay. Who has tried?
Ma'am, me, Sankalp.
Okay. Yes, Sankal. Tell.
Ma'am, the glass tumbler is full of water, and when we put the cardboard, ma'am, didn't use the cardboard, but I have used some other thing. I have used the ma'am tissue paper.
So did it work?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have turned the bottle upside down, and the tissue paper didn't fall, and the water also don't come off the bottle.
Yes. So see, you can hear it from your friend's mouth itself. Very good. See, a glass has been taken and the glass is filled up to the brim. मतलब ऊपर तक बिल्कुल अच्छे से fill कर देंगे so that there is no air space in the glass left. Now you will cover it with the help of a cardboard. A cardboard, rectangular cardboard or square cardboard you will take and you will cover with that. Fine, children. Now what you will do, अब उसको उल्टा कर देंगे, upside down कर देंगे, and you will see that the cardboard will not fall. उल्टा करने के बाद तो भाई पानी के प्रेशर की वजह से गिर जाना चाहिए कार्डबोर्ड को, बट वी विल ऑब्जर्व समथिंग डिफरेंट that the cardboard does not fall. Now why this is happening? This is because पानी का प्रेशर तो है जिसकी वजह से कार्डबोर्ड को गिर जाना चाहिए, but on the cardboard a lot of air pressure, ऊपर की तरफ air pressure लग रहा है जिसकी वजह से the cardboard remains at its place. So the air pressure is more in comparison to the water pressure, which is not allowing the cardboard to move down. लेकिन अगर आप हल्का से भी कार्डबोर्ड को टच कर देते हैं हाथ से, फिंगर से, और थोड़ी सी भी एयर अंदर चली जाती है, then it may happen that your cardboard falls. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So all of you
Yes,
are going to, yes. So your homework for today is you are going to revise pressure exerted by liquids and gases, atmospheric pressure, all the applications based on it, what we discussed, and this activity. In fact, you can perform all these activities at home if you have the water bottle with you, a waste water bottle, which you don't need. Fine. So this is how, children, we've come to the end of the class and the chapter also. Next turn, we will be doing the written work. By the time you will be solving objective question number 1, 2. With the pencil only, you'll write the answers. And when we'll meet in the class, I'll be telling you the answers so you can tally the answers with it. Fine? So till we meet again, take care of yourself, children. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.